Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1026 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is be mindful of what you consume. And what do I mean by that? Let's soon find out. Give me a moment. There you go. Welcome back. Welcome back to day 1026 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is be mindful of what you consume. And what do I mean by that? Well, when I say what you consume, what comes to your mind? Because for me, when I talk of consumption, it's not just food, it's also what are you taking in terms of content? What are you taking in terms of relationships? So the three things that I'm talking about here today are food, relationships, and content. What is the food that you are consuming, and when are you consuming it? Are you consuming food just because it's time to eat, or are you consuming food because you are hungry, or you because you are hungry? That's it. Period. There is no other reason why you should be eating food. Are you eating food for the purpose of nourishing your body, or are you just consuming because that's how you'd like to just eat and eat and eat? Now, apart from food, if we look at relationships, what kind of relationships are you finding yourself in? Are you in a relationship where you feel motivated? Are you getting into relationships because it inspires you? Are you looking forward to connecting with more people because it kind of just elevates you and puts you in a different space altogether? Hey, Martin. So, why exactly do you get into certain relationships? What are the kind of relationships you are allowing yourself to consume? Are these relationships, of course, I'm not talking about the baseline relationships. I am talking about, I'm Muslim. So I'm not talking about of course, the core relationships, your parents, siblings. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the new relationships that you build, the new people that you engage with, the work opportunities that come in, and the kind of people that you engage with. So, yes, what are the relationships that you are consuming? And last but not least is the content. So when I say content, I mean anything that you are consuming in terms, it could be news, it could be podcasts, it could be conversations like these, it could be videos, it could be books that you're reading, it could be upgrading your education. So be mindful of what you consume. Be mindful of what you bring into your world. Be mindful of who you're inviting into your space. Be mindful of what you are consuming, because what you are consuming is going to convert into your life. So the food you the food you consume converts into more of you, quite literally. It converts into you, literally. The relationships you have also shape you. They make you the kind of person that you are. They change and impact the way you think. They are responsible for all of that. So what are the people, the relationships that you are consuming? And last but not least, the content. What kind of content are you consuming? Are you being the person who is filling themselves up with the news and then getting absolutely paranoid about the way the world is shaping? Or are you being mindful of what you let into your space? Because that is again going to impact the way you behave, the way you take chances, the way you are confident, or the way you are insecure. So be mindful of what you consume. The question I ask you is, what have you consumed today? And this could be anything. This could be right from this video right now to it could be what you've had for lunch or breakfast or dinner, no matter, depending on where you are and when you're watching this. So thank you so much, Karun. And I want to visit South Africa. South Africa is literally, you can't see it over here, but I have my vision board and I have actually put the beautiful trees that you have in the violet colored arches of the flowers. I want to experience that. Who knows if something works out, I would love to meet you someday in South Africa. It's one of my go-to places. And as some of you already know, one of my goals is to speak in 10 new countries by 2022. And Bangladesh, if you're listening, I am happy to visit as well. So it's 10 new countries. I had already ticked off 2 before COVID hit, and now I'm left with 8 more to finish my bucket list. So anyone out there who wants to invite me to do a smile strategy session, please do. I'd love to meet you in person, and it's going to be fabulous. I've already done this workshop of mine across different countries, and it was very, very well received. So yes, Karun, if you are in that position to invite me, to host me, I'd love that. And Martin says we need you back in the UK. Yes, I would love to be back in the UK and actually meet you, Martin. I'd love that too. So, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. So the question I'm going to leave you with is, what have you consumed today? You are welcome in Bangladesh. Yes, why not? I'd love that. So South Africa and Bangladesh, 2 new countries. Why not, guys? Make it happen. Make it happen. Direct message me and let's see how we can make it happen. All right. So what have you consumed today, and how is it impacting you? What have you consumed today and how is it impacting you? Have you been healthy on your food choices? Have you been healthy on the relationships and what you're doing towards it? Have you been healthy towards the content you've consumed? Did you start your day by getting sucked into social media or the news and being bombarded by all of that? Or did you give yourself time to begin your day on a high vibration, on a different level of thinking? Or did you get sucked into the drama of certain relationships and you could have avoided that? What is it that you have consumed today, and how is it impacting you? Brilliant. If this has been of value to you, please write in comment saying, I am mindful. Please write in comment saying, I am mindful if this has been of value to you, and tag a friend who needs to receive this message, someone who might just be binge eating or binge consuming content or just binging on different relationships and not very sure where to anchor themselves. Just tag a friend who needs to receive this message. It doesn't have to be someone who's constantly binge eating. It can be anyone that you think would take value from this conversation. And if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, which goes under the same name, Ruqya Khan. You can see it right there. Okay, where there? Okay, like that over there. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. Thanks.